Well, why don't you look at this? It has broke the internet. President Trump on Elon Musk. Elon Musk even left President Trump a heart in response.
Are you going to get rid of the Tesla and the Starlink service that you have here at the White House?
No, I haven't heard that. I mean, I may move the Tesla around a little bit, but I don't think we'll be doing that with Starlink. It's a good service.
Where are you going to move it to? Move it around. What do you mean?
I have a lot of locations.
Actually, about the
I got so many locations that I don't know what to do with them all.
about the Tesla, did you ever see Elon Musk get physical with the Treasury Secretary?
No, I didn't.
And I tried to
They
ask.
did have an argument, but I didn't see. I didn't see a lot of physicality there.
And there was this New York Times report that he did not want to talk about, Elon Musk, that alleged that he, towards the end of his time in the White House, was blurring the lines between recreational use of drugs and medicinal. Do you think he ever had drugs here at the White House?
I really don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. Look, I wish him well. You understand. We had a good relationship, and I just wish him well. Very well, actually. Yeah.
President Trump! President Trump! President Trump! President Trump! President Trump! Just for a minute! President Trump, just for a minute! Just 1 minute! President Trump, for a minute!
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Why this beat so crazy?
We will make America proud again.
You try to kill our
We will make America wealthy again. And yes, together, we will make America great again.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, why don't you look at this? Y'all been blowing me up, spamming me to get into this and check this out. But before we get in, I want to start this off with some love, some prayers. I hope you all are having an amazing week, an amazing month of June. That 2025 is going well for every last one of you. I love y'all, family. You know, and if you're new here, join the family. We don't care what you look like, where you come from, what your age is, what your skin color is. It's one love to the human race on this channel. Yes, indeed. So if you're new here, subscribe, join the family. You know, we are rooting for President Trump, this administration. We want to send our prayers to this administration and President Trump, man. Prayers for Trump, y'all. As you can see right now, he's outworked. He is working so hard and trying so hard for the American people, man. We see what's going on down in Los Angeles, LA right now, California, and other places. It's just crazy, man. It is waving flags at a protest, man. You know, and it should have been people walked out long time ago. You know, they allowed this evasion. You know, it should have been people arrested long time ago. Treason, you name it. Mayorkas, I mean, a disgrace with Biden, Kamala, I mean, man. And Gavin Newsom and that mayor, I mean, it's just incompetent, grossly incompetent people, politicians, elected officials, people that ought to be walked out long time ago in handcuffs, man. We're seeing the Maxine Waters, the Adam Schiffs. I mean, just a disgrace, man. And these people have ran California into the ground, and also other places. Not just California, it's a whole bunch of other places too. You know. But want to send our prayers because we also have a lot of, family and, people part of the family on the channel that live down there in Los Angeles and or even keep giving me more on the ground information as things break and everything. So I want to just send my prayers and love over there to you guys. We're living in some crazy dark times. We do not know what to expect next, man. So prayers for this administration, prayers for Trump, and prayers for the ones down there that are experiencing these riots. People are lost. Their things are burning. People are leaving, are looting. People are breaking into people's houses. We're seeing all kind of stuff. They're throwing bricks, attacking officers, man. We want to send a huge prayers to our law enforcement, our officers, our first responders down there, firefighters, paramedics. I mean, man, we want to send our prayers, y'all. It is crazy what is going on. It's like a third world country down there, But we need these two to not be enemies, We need these two to stay together. We're undefeated. We do not need these two to be enemies. No other way around it. So I'm hoping everything works out perfect. I love that I seen Elon post on hearts underneath Trump post and seeing some good things. So we'll see what takes place. I'm just happy to see that, maybe the conspiracy theorists say, hey, this might have been scripted, a part of the plan. They're playing chess. This might have been what it was. And we even had the women on the spew, Whoopi Goldberg. I call it the spew, we call it the spew, not the view. She was saying, oh, it's a distraction. They did script this and stage this so they can distract us. And so we won't be talking about this and about that. She says, I think Trump and Elon staged the whole thing. And we have the clip, we'll play it. But again, a lot of conspiracy theorists and people are saying that it was a setup, it was scripted, it was this, it was that. Who knows? But Trump did respond. He said he's wishing Elon that he's very well. He's not have any plans to get rid of the Tesla he gave him or get rid of any of his, his companies in the White House or even, what do you call it? Starlink, And I know we've seen all the fake news media saying, oh, Trump's going to sell the Tesla, give it away for free. He's getting rid of the Starlink. He's getting rid of everything. He wants nothing to do with Elon. Oh, you know how they want it. They want this division. They want, these two to be enemies, to hate each other. A disgrace, man. But the fake news media, the enemy of the people, and they wonder why their ratings are in the toilet and why people have turned off the TV and why people don't trust the legacy media, the mainstream media anymore. People are done with the mainstream media. But let's get into this. Y'all have blown me up to check this out. So let's jump in, Oh boy. Benny crazy, man.
What's up, guys? It's Benny. Hard men create strong men create good times. Good times create weak men create hard times, and the circle goes round and round. What you are witnessing right now in Los Angeles are very, very bad times.
I don't care what nobody said. This is attempted murder, man. Y'all have seen that viral video of that woman being killed. Somebody across the other freeway threw a brick and it went right, and it was a mom. And it went right through the windshield and killed the mom, the brick. They threw a brick. This is attempted murder on law enforcement, man. I hope I hate to say this, but but it needs to be said. I hope they all get deported. I ain't lying to you. I hope every last one of them. Go back and wave your flag there. They spitting on the flag, on the American flag, and burning the American flag and waving. I hope they get. We need to just round them up at these riots, man. Round them up, haul them off. This is a disgrace, man. And they say it's under control. It's peaceful protest.
These are bad times for the people of Los Angeles, but also for our country, because the entire city, a massive city and an important city, is totally insurrected by a foreign power. Green. So this is every bit of a foreign invasion for strongmen to stand up. And that is precisely what President Trump is doing with his ally, Elon Musk. Oh, yeah, baby. We're back, boys. Here we freaking go. Now, Kith has been the meme that everybody has been posting ever since Elon Musk started to, let's just say, dial it back quite a bit. You'll recall the most important news cycle last week was that Elon Musk had a hard and pretty savage break with President Trump, and then went on and what can only be considered a tirade against the president online, accusing him of being on the Epstein list, saying he's going to decommission his spacecraft and not let the military use them, and that he's going to call for an impeachment of Donald Trump, and that J.D. Vance should be president. That's, I mean, patently crazy, given the fact that you just left the administration like a few days ago, like a few hours ago. Donald Trump was giving you the key to the White House. Well, the key to Donald Trump's heart may well be deleting these tweets, because now President Trump and Elon Musk are singing a very different tune, or maybe they just have very much a common enemy that they realize that they must fight together. Here we go. Elon Musk has deleted all the slanderous tweets against President Trump. Elon Musk has done so after J.D. Vance, who is very close with Elon and who's in sort of the same ecosystem and network as Elon, publicly savaged him and said, I think that is a huge mistake for Elon to go after the president like that. And I think that if he and the president are in some blood feud, the most importantly, it's going to be bad for the country. I don't think it's going to be good for Elon either. You know, it is honestly bad for the country. It's good to recognize that, like, this is what happens when strong men like Elon Musk, who's a very strong and very successful, and we like Elon Musk a lot, right? Like, this is what happens. Nothing. This is what society will become. Guaranteed. It's all Donald. We are simply echoing what J.D. Vance is saying right here. And he's right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Elon Musk has started to repost J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance posting about Donald Trump and his Truth Social. Here we go. A once great American city, Los Angeles, has been invaded and occupied by illegal alien and criminals. Now violent insurrectionist mobs are taking over the federal agencies and stop deportations altogether. But these lawless riots only strengthen our resolve, directing Kristi Noem, Pam Bondi, and Pete Hegseth to do everything they can to liberate Los Angeles from the migrant invasion. A beautiful thing. But Elon didn't stop there. Now Elon Musk is direct reposting President Trump's Truth Social, getting millions of views, get 40 million views. These are huge posts, right? Governor Gavin Newsom.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's good when we have these two working together. We need them. It makes America stronger. You know, these two coming together, man. That's why I really love seeing yesterday of Elon reposting Trump's tweets, leaving heart message emojis. I know some people are saying, man, what's up with this Elon? What is Elon doing? They need to take his phone, you know? He just flip-flopped on him, and now he's flip-flopped back on him, and now he's flip-flopping, you know, now he's reposting his tweets, he's putting hearts. You know, he's deleted all his negative posts about Trump. What's going on? You know, hey, and I seen a lot of you guys in the previous video saying, Rick, yes, Rick, it's 3D, it's 4D chess. Yes, Rick, they're playing chess. This was all a part of the plan, Rick. How do you not know this, Rick? It's all a part of the plan. I said, I let y'all go for it, man. You know, I know the conspiracy theories are up by thousands of points. We took an L every now and then, but you know, some would say we're undefeated. Some will say we're undefeated. Conspiracy theorists are undefeated. There might be a L or 2 or 3 in there, maybe, just maybe. But them conspiracy theories be on point now. I'm just saying. Conspiracy theories, conspiracy facts is what I call it. But we need these two together. They do not need to be enemies. They have to work together, man. You know.
and Mayor Bass should apologize to the people of Los Angeles for the absolutely horrible job that they've done. Now includes the ongoing LA riots. These are not protesters. These are troublemakers and insurrectionists. No masks. Now, Kiev. Oh, but it gets better. Elon Musk has refollowed Stephen Miller. Again, this is very important. He unfollowed Stephen Miller.
Elon, it's like Elon. Oh, man. I'm trying not to laugh, but, you know, it's like Elon, you know, had to, you know, put a tampon in. He took his tampon out, wiped himself down, and did it all for a second. And then he realized there's something in the Diddy all. There's something in this Diddy all. Get it off of me. You know, and he had to put his clothes back on. He took a shower, put his clothes back on, and now he's back to normal. You know, he's like that one bipolar uncle everybody got. We all got that one bipolar uncle that walk in there with that big can of beer, and he just curse everybody out. And then then he change and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all." Yeah, that one bipolar uncle that drink too much. Yeah.
And President Trump is wishing Elon Musk well and saying very nice things about him at the White House again. Well, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Elon Musk responding with this, with a heart to our great ALX and ALX. Our executive producer responding with the huggy emoji. So there you go.
I'm telling y'all, when I seen this, I literally got so happy because you guys blew me up. Elon just left a heart underneath Trump saying this. You know, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section.
Very important. What did President Trump say about Elon Musk? Let's listen.
Musk, do you plan to speak to him on the phone anytime soon?
I haven't really thought about it, actually. I would imagine he wants to speak to me. I would think so. If I were him, I'd want to speak to me, and maybe he's already called. You'd have to ask him whether or not he's already called. But I'd have no problem with it.
If he called you, you'd pick up and speak to him?
Well, I don't want to say that, but I would imagine he'd want to talk to me.
Will Donald Trump sell his Tesla? That was a news cycle.
Get rid of the Tesla and the Starlink service that you have here at the White House?
No, I haven't heard that. I mean, I may move the Tesla around a little bit, but I don't think we'll be doing that with Starlink. It's a good service.
Where are you going to move it to? Move it around. What do you mean?
I have a lot of locations.
Actually, about the Tesla.
I got so many locations that I don't know what to do with them all.
About the Tesla, did you ever see Elon Musk get physical with the Treasury Secretary?
No, I didn't.
And I tried to
They
ask...
did have an argument, but I didn't see a lot of physicality there.
And there was this New York Times report that he did not want to talk about, Elon Musk, that alleged that he, towards the end of his time in the White House, was blurring the lines between recreational use of drugs and medicinal. Do you think he ever had drugs here at the White House?
I really don't know. I don't think so. I hope not. Look, I wish him well. You understand. We had a good relationship, and I just wish him well. Very well, actually. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Donald Trump taking a very different tone than Elon or Donald Trump did just a couple of days ago, just a few hours ago. So as we have said, and we've said this a million times, and this was our official take during all of this massive falling out, which is the country is stronger with President Trump and Elon Musk as allies and not as enemies. There's no reason to be enemies. They don't have to be besties. Like the two bulls in one pasture kind of
I
thing.
agree.
You don't have. What do I mean by two bulls in one pasture? Bulls by nature are very masculine, full of testosterone, full of aggression, and are, of course, by nature, bullheaded, right? And Trump and Elon Musk are the same thing. And when you have two bulls in one pasture, they gore each other to death. They were eventually going to have some type of schism, okay? They're eventually going to like ruffle the feathers, whatever, okay? They don't have to be best friends. They don't have to be enemies. That's all I'm saying. Is you shouldn't want to make these two very successful, very powerful men enemies, and we have a better country for it. And we have a common enemy to actually fight, right? That common enemy, of course, are these criminal foreign insurrectionists. President Trump has deployed now nearly 1,000 Marines. Trump saying that he might even jail Gavin Newsom. hey, why not? You know,
Put him
Gavin
in
Newsom's
jail.
calling to be jailed. Here.
And we need to push back. And I'm sorry to be so clear, but that kind of bloviating is exhausting.
The 4-year-olds.
So, Tom, arrest me.
Arrest me.
Let's go.
Make an example out of him. The 4-year-olds. I care about my community. Want to play the victim, play the good guy. I'm just the great innocent governor. I care so much for my people, my community. I wish they actually cared this much about actual Americans. Things would be completely different. California would be completely different.
Exception is that
Come and arrest me. Donald Trump says, make my day.
He's daring Tom Homan to come and arrest him. Should he do it? I would do it.
I would do it.
I think it's great. Gavin likes the publicity, but
Ladies and gentlemen, President Trump saying, yeah, why not? Hey, sure, why not? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, we're glad to see it. And we're really happy that the band is somewhat back together. And more importantly, that we can unite and fight our common enemy. They are the ones who need to be fought, not Trump and Elon. They are the ones, these communist Marxists destroying our land. These are the ones, ladies and gentlemen, who we need to make sure we are focusing on this element, not destroying our land, not fighting amongst each other. They would love for us to fight amongst each other. Yeah. Mass deportations now. Let me know if you're really glad to see this Keith. Let me know if you're really glad to see this happen, ladies and gentlemen.
Now Keith. We're glad to see it, man. I was one of those ones that seen this a couple hours ago when I seen him post the hearts and reposting Trump's post. It warmed my heart, man. We want them. We don't, not to be enemies, man. We have to destroy our enemies and come together with these two and many others, man. These people have, made our country a complete mess. And these two coming together and many others is cleaning up the mess, remodeling, rebuilding, But let me know what y'all think of this. Pretty happy to see Elon posting hearts on Trump and reposting his post. So we'll see where it goes from here, But we don't know what to expect next. So hey, man. Prayers, man. Prayers for America. Prayers to the ones down there in LA. It's crazy, man. And I hope Trump deport all them people waving flags, attacking officers. It's a disgrace, man. A third world country down there. And I think they ought to arrest that scum governor, mayor. Adam Schiff, pencil neck, Maxine Waters, arrest her in that wig. I think the best clip on the internet right now that's been trending for the last 2 days is that her getting the door slammed in her face. But anyways, I love you guys, man. Y'all have an amazing rest of your week. We're gonna be bringing some amazing updates. I love y'all. God bless you all, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, you guys.